Doing this to Dakota was a fatal mistake. This woman mocked Dakota by applying lipstick in front of her, but she didn't realize it would become the biggest mistake of her life.
Então, eu sei disso, que a partir do momento que eu fechei os meus olhos, eu mentalizei aquele cinturão na minha cintura. O meu nome já está escrito naquele cheque.
Beautiful right hand there. Tyla Santos is the complete package.
Não tem outro resultado. Então, com certeza, a todo momento eu estou treinando. Toda luta que eu lutei como se fosse a final. Então agora eu estou na final, eu vou lutar como é uma final. Daí meu braço vai ser erguido.
I'm excited for this fight against Tyla Santos. She likes to talk and, you know, not put any respect on my name. I'll just do the same as I've done the whole tournament and clear another one in the first round.
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, I listened to so many people talking like throughout this whole tournament. It's nice to get in the cage and showcase my skills and shut them up that way, because I'm not really bothered about like proving them wrong, do you know what I mean? I just kind of get in the cage and prove to myself that they're all just talkers.
Switch if Santos moves forward. Oh, push kick to the face.
An elbow caught her right in the nose.
Another push kick to the face from Dakota Ditcheva.
But Santos is hurt. Santos is in big trouble. She's in big trouble.
Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
You are watching Boxing Planet, and in this video, we'll talk about Dakota Ditcheva and how she destroyed a trash-talking Brazilian girl who thought mind games would win her the fight. Dakota didn't just silence her, she dominated every round with brutal precision. Born in Manchester, England, Dakota comes from a family of fighters, with her mother being a world champion in kickboxing. She transitioned into MMA and quickly rose through the ranks with an undefeated record, showcasing powerful striking and relentless pressure. Stay tuned as we break down her career and that unforgettable moment of payback in the cage. The drama began days before the fight, during the official pre-fight press conference. Tyla Santos, known for her tough attitude and confident demeanor, arrived in full glam, complete with bright red lipstick and designer sunglasses. She didn't waste any time turning the press event into a mind game. While Dakota Ditcheva stayed calm and focused, Santos smiled smugly, blowing kisses to the crowd and throwing subtle jabs at her opponent. When the cage doors finally closed, the crowd was electric. Tyla strutted in confidently, blowing kisses and mouthing taunts at Dakota. She even applied fresh lipstick before walking out, a direct dig at her opponent. Dakota, in contrast, walked to the cage with steely determination. No dancing, no smiling, just focus. The first round started fast. Tyla Santos came out swinging with heavy leg kicks and aggressive forward pressure. Her Muay Thai background was on full display as she tried to trap Dakota against the fence and unload powerful combinations. She was trying to bully her, just as she had done in the press conference. But Dakota Ditcheva wasn't there to play defense. She was there to win. Using her superior footwork and timing, she avoided the initial storm. She stayed light on her feet, circling away from danger, and began peppering Tyla with sharp jabs and body kicks. Each shot was a calculated answer to Tyla's aggression. Dakota's movement confused the Brazilian. Tyla wanted a brawl. Dakota was giving her a masterclass in technical striking. By the end of round one, Dakota had landed the cleaner shots. Tyla was still smiling, but it was clear she hadn't found the dominance she expected. In the second round, Tyla ramped up the intensity. She rushed forward again, hoping to catch Dakota with a looping right hand. But Dakota's timing was perfect. She slipped the punch and countered with a clean left hook that wobbled Santos. For the first time, the Brazilian's confidence showed cracks. Santos tried to recover and clinch, but Dakota's Muay Thai skills came alive. She delivered a crushing knee to the body, followed by a short elbow to the jaw that forced Santos to retreat. The tables had turned. Now Dakota was the aggressor. The crowd roared as Dakota marched forward, landing precision strikes that backed Tyla into the cage. Her punches were crisp, her kicks were punishing, and her clinch work was brutal. Dakota didn't pounce recklessly. She waited for the referee's signal, then followed up with precise ground and pound until the official stopped the fight. It was over. As the announcer declared Dakota Ditcheva the winner by TKO, the camera cut to Tyla Santos, bloodied, bruised, and no longer smirking. Her lipstick was gone, her taunts silenced.
Click below to subscribe and watch more MMA content.
Now, let's take a look at another one of Dakota's incredible fights. Back then, most people didn't know what Dakota was truly capable of, and her opponent walked in overly confident, expecting an easy win against the rookie. Her opponent was Leonora Silvia Nascimento, an MMA fighter with good experience, which made the challenge even tougher. But things didn't go as planned. What seemed like a simple victory turned into a shocking ending, as Silvia had no idea this would become the last fight of her career. This unforgettable debut took place at UKFC 9 on March 23, 2019. Round 1. The opening bell rang, and from the very first exchange, though, it was clear Dakota wasn't just another debutante. She was there to make a statement. Nascimento came forward aggressively, testing Dakota with sharp strikes and trying to force her onto the back foot. Dakota, however, met her pressure head-on, circling with fluid footwork and snapping out jabs to keep her opponent honest.
One-on-one, actually, her mum, a Thai boxer, but she said her style's like her mum's, forward and aggressive, and that's exactly what we're getting tonight.
Yeah, big pressure straight away. She just has to be careful. Obviously, in Thai, you clinch, it's not working, you get separated. She don't want to punch herself into a clinch too often.
Nice
Got
knee in the middle.
learn to take a step back and land the shots. But very strong there.
On the ground, Dakota showed composure and skill well beyond her experience. From her back, she worked for submissions, shifting her hips, throwing up attempts, and never allowing Nascimento to settle comfortably on top. At one point, she threatened with a triangle choke, forcing her opponent to defend carefully. Though the round continued with scrambles and ground exchanges, it was evident that Dakota's fight IQ and adaptability were on display. Still, her coach's voice echoed from the corner, urging her not to get drawn into grappling battles.
Good knees there from Dakota. She'd do well to free her right arm and try and frame off and try and get back out in the open. She, blistering attack at the start of the round.
Do you think there's some pressure for her to show some of the grappling, not just make it a Thai boxing fight, maybe show that she is moving towards this MMA evolving fighter?
I mean, yes and no. I'm sure she'd like to show that if it comes to it, but what striker doesn't want to go in there and knock someone out at the end of the day?
Leonora staying strong in the clinch there.
A better position for her. She's trying to close the distance, trying to work a takedown. Dakota, without a few tools, she can't knee to the head. She gets tripped there. She can't knee to the head, can't elbow, which she's been used to.
As the first round came to a close, Nascimento had applied pressure, but Dakota had shown she wasn't intimidated. She had absorbed the test, fought back intelligently, and given a glimpse of her versatility. The crowd sensed that the second round could be different if Dakota heeded her corner's advice. When the bell rang for round 2, Dakota came out sharper, immediately asserting her stand-up game. She threw crisp combinations, mixing her jab with leg kicks and keeping her range. Nascimento, still aggressive, tried to close the distance again, but Dakota's timing was dialed in.
He's in the cage after a long layoff.
Yeah, nice kick catch and a lovely sweep. Hard right hand straight in. His leg's not in a good position to take the back. And Leonora does a good job of getting back up to her feet. With that left leg trap, she's going to struggle to get out to her opponent's back, so maybe rip her up there with her right hand, stand her back up.
Oh, nice takedown there, but...
Then came the turning point. As Nascimento stepped forward, Dakota launched a perfectly timed right hand. It crashed flush, rocking her opponent and visibly staggering her. The crowd erupted as Nascimento wobbled, desperately trying to recover. Sensing the finish, Dakota pounced. She poured on strikes with precision, overwhelming her opponent with punches as the referee moved closer. Nascimento was no longer defending effectively, and the referee had no choice but to step in, waving off the contest.
Yeah, and back up to big right hand out to the back.
That rocked Leonora.
And again, just kept hold a little bit when she didn't quite need to, but that's old clinching habits die hard, I guess.
Just like that, Dakota Ditcheva had claimed victory in her debut, winning by TKO in the second round. The arena roared as Dakota raised her arms in triumph, her name instantly buzzing in the MMA world. What was expected to be a tough test against a seasoned opponent instead turned into a showcase of her talent, resilience, and striking power. Nascimento, once confident, was left shocked and beaten, while Dakota's journey as a future star had officially begun. Dakota Ditcheva has once again proven why she's one of the most feared fighters in the game. No amount of taunts, mind games, or mockery can shake her confidence inside the cage. Time and time again, Dakota shows that her focus, power, and determination are on another level, leaving her opponents stunned when the fight begins. Moments like these remind us that underestimating her is always a fatal mistake. If you enjoyed this fight breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more incredible moments from Dakota's unstoppable journey.
What am I going to do in the next 16 years? What's the best thing I can do? Get ready to meet God.